I think that um, if your relationship is extremely strong with Allah, like whatever happens, whatever comes to you, whatever goes to you, all this stuff, you can handle it, right? If your relationship with Allah is really weak, you are dependent upon these things. Like you said, friends, my car, my job, my status, all these things. And when they're taken away and when they're lost, because everything eventually will die out, it really kills you. And that's why it's so important to nurture this healthy, strong relationship with Allah, because that relationship will take you everywhere to the point, like we said, we're on this journey to Allah. So, for example, like, the sad truth of it is that we're all going to die. And when I get to my stage where they lower my body into the ground and they walk away, it's just going to be me, my deeds, and Allah. Now, if I have an amazing relationship with Allah, at that point, that relationship is going to serve me so well. If my relationship with Allah is terrible, at that point, no one is going to be able to help me. Nothing is going to help me in that situation. So we have to realize as Muslims that, we have to be visionaries in the sense that we have to look past this dunya. We have to look towards the akhirah, and we have to realize that investing in this relationship with Allah, it will pay you dividends and it will pay you eternally, right? Because, a lot of time we're like business people, we're kind of thinking, okay, where can I put my investment? Like, where do I put this money? How will it grow? How will it do this, that? And I feel that we don't invest enough time, me included, in our relationship with Allah. And the truth is, this is the ironic worst thing about it, that you don't need to invest a huge amount with Allah. You don't need to invest a huge amount with Allah. You could just go, okay, now I'm going to read Dhuhr. For Dhuhr, I'm just going to read a slightly longer surah just to be present with Allah for 8 seconds more. I'm saying even those 8 seconds, if it's a sincere intention, the reward and the multiplication of that is beyond your imagination, because you took this sincere step towards Allah. So, like, it's not like we have to invest, like I have to sit here from morning till night now just reading the Quran and that's my investment in relationship. We have this thing where we can just put tiny bit seconds of sincere investment to our relationship with Allah, and that will just take us to the next level.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think once that changes, even worship becomes easier, right? So, and I think whatever topics we were talking about today and in the future, everything has also levels, right? I mean, that's something that, even the book talks about, like, you can have levels of that, right? So you can have different levels of awareness of Allah is in charge, everything is from Allah, and I am dependent on Allah for any and all of my needs. And once you have that, I mean, imagine, like, for example, like, sometimes we find it hard to wake up and go for Fajr or pray Fajr at home or even go for it, right? And then, well, now if you, let's say you're in business world or what have you, and if you had a chance to meet, Elon Musk or like, Jeff Bezos or whatever, whoever you admire, right? I mean, if you're into sports, I give a chance to meet your favorite ball player, and they say, hey, you can come to my home for tea, boom, would you be showing there or not? Or if you really believe that, hey, you know what, I'm going to meet them and I can get like either funding or a contract from that person, how focused would you be on that meeting, right? And because most of the time I think, and even in Salah, right, why are we planning most of the time is because we see results are connected to my efforts, right? We don't have that other element or pillar into that. That's like, yes, my efforts, Allah's will, Allah's blessing, and then the results, right? And then, the blessing and the will can, right, really elevate your efforts or put them down, right? So yes, you need that component of efforts, but we are missing on that element and we're not tapping into it, whether we are praying and, as you said, like with more focus, more conviction, asking more, and so on and so forth.